Right. Oh, it's weird. 3-4 years ago, I bought a harness for a GoPro. Why? Well, because I had an idea to do a first-person cooking thing. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Then I promptly forgot about it. Now, I'm bored. I want cookies, so I'm going to make cookies and see if it's even possible. So welcome to the first and probably only ever episode of first-person cooking. Going to make OT biscuits. What you will need, well, what I will need, is what I've got. I've got, well, I can just turn around. I was going to bring them into shop, but I can just turn around. So, butter, oats, flour, sugar, honey, cinnamon, and vanilla bean extract. Why is it using them? Because they're what I've got in. And God bless simple recipes, because I know roughly what I need to do here without looking anything up. So, scales, where are my scales? You can't see this because it's above your eye line, but there's my scales. Also need a bowl. So, simplest of simple recipes, it's 100 grams of that, 100 grams of that, 100 grams of that, and 100 grams of that. Plus some of this. And that makes about, if I remember rightly, about 14 biscuits maybe. Unless I make them big fat mamas, in which case they'll be smaller. A smaller number. Right. On. Of course my boiler has to kick in now and be a noisy bugger. 1 second, I'm gonna go turn the heating down so that shuts up for a while. Okay. I should have got boiler up. It was only on that one because I'm 3D printing something and it needs to be one for the 3D printer. Okay. So if I remember this rightly, and I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head, so it could go horribly wrong in that realm as well. We want, I remember the recipe because of the numbers, so 100 grams of that. There we go. Zero of that. Grams of that. And for those of you wondering why I'm not sieving this, well, that would be because I don't own a sieve. 104, close enough. Right. And they can go to one side. Zero, put that on there. Now, what we need to do, just get a knife. Butter. Don't need to weigh that. Most butter packets actually have marks on them to allow you to just cut the block off, which is good because it means you can fold the block back over. So if the packet's to be believed, that's 100 grams. And this has been out all day to soften, so good. Let's see how close it is. 93. 107. Right, fuck it, it's gone too far. But it means you can fold this back up. Stick it in the fridge for another day when you want more biscuits. Which, the way things are at the minute, that could be any time. And then we need to zero that back out. And go in with the sugar. Why light brown sugar? Well, again, it's what I have in. I will try and remember to put stabilisation on this footage. There we go. 100 grams of sugar. Sugar beer. Right. We need measuring spoons. Let's say about a teaspoon worth of cinnamon. I'll put in there for now. Teaspoon of this extract, vanilla extract, why not? In there. And we'll come back to the honey in a second. A big spoon, cream, the sugar and the butter together to make it one homogeneous block. So time-lapse time. Right, so that's creamed together as much as I care for. Right, then you need a slug of honey, and it will be that much honey. That much looks right. Looks about matching what was out taken out last time I did these. So, yeah. Well, that's dark honey. Give that a little bit of a mix in. Good. So it's nice and sweet, nice and gloopy. Then it's just a case of mixing in all of this stuff. Put a half in for now. And then beat the bejeebus out of it. While I'm doing that, I should probably get the oven on. 180, because it'll take about... I've just cooked my dinner, so it won't take that long to preheat. Here's where it gets a bit difficult. Once it gets to the properly dry stage, remember this. Keep punching the camera. It's in a weird place. You just got to keep going, and it will all kind of amalgamate eventually. Scrape it off the back of the spoon because that's where all the moisture is. Get off the spoon. Have a rubber spatula thing. Rubber spoon. That might work better. Again, I don't own such a thing. That is about there. At this point, you just need to suck it up and stick your hands in. That's the only way to combine for the last bit, really. And this feels a little more dry than last time, which means it's going to be a very short biscuit, but I think it's fine. Can't see any flour, it's all porridge oats there. So the flour is all mixed in. I've got my ball of dough. Oopa. Oopa. Don't know why I'm doing that. Baking tray. Rinse hands. Right, baking tray. Greaseproof paper. That right now. See, that'll do. Right, grab dough. Grab balls of dough. Little bits. About that big. Roll them into a ball. Dunk. Do that a lot. Right, so there, as some of them rolled out, I've got a couple more to go. This is the first tray. If you want to, you could be pretentious now and press them down with a fork so you get nice fork prints in top. I'm not going to do that because I can't be arsed. Then, oven, that's still lit. Right, so I'll have some more of beer while that preheats. Right. Oh fuck it, it's close enough. Right, they then go in there. For about 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes until they get golden brown and stuff. At which point I will be back. Shit, I worked this out last time. I don't have a cooling rack. Leave that with me. I'll be back in a second. For you, it's a second. For me, it's... I had a thought while I was waiting for the first batch to cook. I do have something else. I've got chocolate. So I'm going to put some of that in that leftover bit. I'm going to do it the cheats way. Yes, I probably horrified everyone with my knife skills there because I forgot to do the claw thing. But bollocks to it. Well, there should be enough chocolate for what's left. Maybe too much chocolate for the cookies, but we'll find out the hard way. Worst that happens, I've ruined half a batch of cookies. Best thing that happens, I've got chocolate chip Orty cookies. Pretty confident this will work though. Right, again, I'll be back. They get bundled up the same as the other ones. I'm not going to show you all that. We'll come back. Oh yeah, found a cooling rack. I found my grill. I remembered I had a grill. So that's my cooling rack. So I think it's been about 15 minutes. Let's in the oven and take a look. Okay, they're nicely golden brown. Yeah, maybe you did need to flatten them with a fork to actually round them out, but I'll just have nugget biscuits. I'm going to give them another couple of minutes. Just make sure they're cooked all the way through then. Oh, they look good. They look good. Yes, I did squish these ones with forks. I guess all you got a shot of them was the thingy racks. Look, right, because I don't have a cooling rack for them, they're going on there. Right, I will be back 10-15 minutes once these have cooled down, as well as these ones over here, which I did end up squishing. But anyway, give me a minute. Let them cool. I enjoyed my beer. Right, and out of first person mode, and here's me face. Yeah, cookies. I've got cookies. These quite crumbly, quite doughy on the inside, and exactly what I needed. Really simple. So yeah, recipe is 100 flour, 100 oats, 100 sugar, 100 butter, some cinnamon and some honey. Might work better, well in fact it does work better if you melt the butter to be liquid, but I was not in the mood to do that. But as you saw, they work. Stamp them with a fork because that flattens them out, like so, and makes them cook more evenly. And yeah, if I can make these with little forethought and planning, anybody can make them. So yeah, the chocolate ones are still a little warm. Yeah, they look the same inside, but I've got little chunks of chocolate. Yeah, the chocolate is outweighing the cinnamon, so I think if I was planning on doing the chocolate ones, I'd have put a bit more cinnamon in. That's all there is to it. But anyway, let me know what you thought. That was the first ever attempt at first person cooking, or first person baking, or whatever the fuck that was. It was my first attempt at it just because I felt like it. Bye.